All right, guys, my name is Nathan Wright. I appreciate you joining me today. I want to tell you a bit about Grant Cardone's marketing mentoring program. I want to tell you my opinion of it and where I'm at with it. Nonetheless, I want to jump all the way back to 9/11, 2001, whenever the World Trade Centers got crashed into. You know, I can remember I was 12 years old. I was sitting in the cafeteria. The custodial people come in, they turn the TV on, and all we thought at 12 years old was we was just watching a TV show. And at the end of the day, that wasn't the case, as we all know. But we fast forward to Corona. You know, everybody's going through depression and anxiety, even including myself, not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring, not knowing how we're going to move out of this, or what we're going to do, or how we're going to change our businesses up. You know, depression is a major thing. I can remember I was in a corner just trying to figure out how I was actually going to get out of it myself. But at the end of the day, it is a real thing. So based on the fact of Corona, we understand what it was like more so back in 9/11. Nonetheless, misery loves company. So if we're literally going to be depressed and keep ourselves hiding in this little corner, we're going to continue to be miserable because we are allowing it to have the company that it needs to continue to stay with us. Same goes for depression. But, you know, I was surfing through Facebook a couple months back now at this point, I assume, and I continued to see one of Grant's ads on there time and time again. And he had the same word, recession, in every one of those ads. I constantly got retargeted. I constantly skipped by it. You know, after the bazillionth time of passing by it, I actually went ahead and clicked on it, and I joined up his program that he was doing at that time. I can honestly tell you I would not be standing here today, nor would I be in his program if it was not for Corona. For that sake, I don't have anything negative to say about Corona because it's taking us to a different spot in life. It's moving us forward. It's helping us transition to what we want to do. At least I can say that for myself. I know there's a lot of hurt going on in the world today with a lot of people, though. But nonetheless, that word recession just makes me cringe. I can't stand hearing it. But nonetheless, success takes courage, courage takes commitment, and commitment takes that decision. And sometimes that's the hardest thing for some people to decide to do. Spending $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 is like devastating to some people. But quite frankly, that's because they haven't committed. They have not committed. Whenever you fully commit, you'll find that $1,000, that $2,000, that $5,000. You'll make it happen. It's out there. You just got to find a way to make it happen. Average is a failing formula. Nobody wants to be average, but it's a failing formula. But yet there's so many people that are average. You know, look back at our parents, even my parents. You know, they decide to go to a job every day, work to make somebody else rich, make their dreams come true, live week to week, paycheck to paycheck. You know, hardly ever had any extra money. I can remember my mom. She used to sell my dad's antiques when he was gone from time to time just to get a few dollars to make it all work and come together, you know, until he got back. Just so when he did get back, they argued and bickered and bantered. You know, I made a commitment a long time ago that I wanted to better me. I wanted to be a better version of me. And I did not want to be somebody that's going down that same road. I did not want to follow in my parents' footsteps. And I committed to myself that I'm not going to follow in my parents' footsteps. Quite frankly, I got into internet marketing. I created audio courses and different things to try to help be a better me and learn from the best. But quite frankly, I failed at all those things that I did. I never was successful. Today, looking back, I know why I wasn't successful. That's because of the marketing side of it all. I was never able to understand how marketing really worked or how I was able to play in the marketing game. You know, marketing and promotion and advertising, they all mean different things. Pick up a dictionary and look at it. But nonetheless, I actually have made another commitment today that I am going to figure it out, which is why I joined his second program, which is talking about the marketing mentoring thing. I've literally committed. I've got his book. I've got his real estate course, his real estate books, that was unintentional, but it's the real estate manual, the 10X planner, the millionaire booklet, the real estate investing book. If You're Not First, You're Last book. Still yet to read this one, but I'm kind of excited to do so. But nonetheless, guys, what's your commitment? How are you going to become a better you? I also went ahead and joined up with his licensing program. It allows me to actually advertise and promote his products. The stuff that he's worked 30 plus years on creating, it allows me to go out there and take those products and sell them and teach them to other people. I can remember back in the days that I was involved in an internet marketing company. I went to one of their conventions and I saw all these really successful people speaking on stage, and I just wanted to be that person. I mean, it literally gave me goosebumps. And I knew the day would come. My day will come to be able to be that person. And so speaking and coaching and training and being somebody's mentor and just helping somebody reach that next level of success has always been something that I have aspired to do. We live in a crowded world. The question is, how are we all going to get noticed? Quite frankly, getting noticed is not a hard thing to do. We all have social media of some sort, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, we all have it. Just drop a little nugget of content out there 2 or 3 times a day, and you'll just see your following start to build up. Market to that following. Promote your products, your items to that following. Nonetheless, we all have the ability to do this. And I'm finally starting to get that. I'm finally starting to learn that. We live in a competitive world. The question is you don't need to compete with the people that's in your market. Don't compete with them. Destroy them. Dominate them. Be better than them. 10x them. If you live by the 10x rule, you won't have to worry about competition because the competition will be worried about you. They'll try to compete with you. And because they see that you're living by the 10x rule, read the book, they'll see you're living by the 10x rule, they'll back off because they don't have it in them to be able to compete with somebody as great as you, somebody that's as dominant as you. Nonetheless, if you're not first, you're last. The 10x rule talks about normal action versus massive action. Normal action is what we do on a daily basis. Massive action is 10 times that. Massive action is 10 times everything. 10 times your world, your whole world, everything you do, whether it be your marriage or your business, whatever it is in your life, 10x it and take massive action on it. Normal is like we all go to work, some executives, whatever it may be, but normal action is just day to day to day to day to day and making our whole world work. Massive action is massive, is great, is big, is living by 10x standards. At the end of the day, I think that we all should live in a world where we earn, multiply, invest, and repeat. And someday we eventually reach freedom. Earn, multiply, invest, repeat. Earn our money, multiply our money, invest our money, repeat. AKA, figure out a way that you're going to earn your money. How are you earning your money? Whenever you do earn your money, you invest your money or stack your money. I said that backwards, but nonetheless. But it's earn, stack, or multiply, and then invest, and then repeat the whole process over and over and over again, and you eventually, create freedom. But it's just up to you how you're going to do that. My way of doing that is getting involved in internet marketing, is standing and aligning myself with Grant Cardone and what he believes in, and investing in his real estate programs. But at the end of the day, who is Grant? Grant is somebody that does not believe in mediocrity. You may ask, what is mediocrity? It is a system in which mediocrity is actually rewarded, which is what the dictionary says. A system in which mediocrity is actually rewarded. And I believe moderate skill is what mediocrity is. Mediocrity is not going to get you anywhere, nor is mediocrity. So you actually have to 10x. Mediocrity is a system in which mediocrity is rewarded. People that live average are never going to get rewarded. They're always going to get punished because they're not living by those 10x standards. Would you rather fall short on a $100 million goal, or would you rather fall short on a $100,000 goal? Set your goals, guys. Set your goals. How do you want to be remembered? Set your goals. Hard work and success both take work. So instead of working for someone else to make someone else's dreams, Work hard for yourself to make your dreams become a reality. At the end of the day, all I got to say, all this stuff comes from Grant Cardone's mentoring program. I've learned it all from him. Everything I have learned over the last, what's it been, 12 weeks now, is all coming from him. I have actually submerged myself in all of his knowledge, all his information, and he is the best. In fact, I'm moving to Miami in July to be closer to him. So the question to you is, or rather the statement is, don't go alone, guys. You don't want to play this game alone. It's boring, quite frankly. Find a coach that actually aligns with your dreams, your goals, your desires, what you want. Find somebody that you can stand next to and is going where you want to go in your life. Go ahead, join up Grant's mentor program, or at least take a look at it and give your opinion on what you think. That's all I got for now. Bye for now.